Hello everyone and welcome back to episode 11 of our Feed the Beast NeoTech series. Last episode we completed our production of rubber. We still need to find a way of producing more paper though, is the only other problem that we do have right now. But now we have completed the synthetic oil, we can complete these quests which give us coal and cooking oil, and we've also completed the rubber sheet quest, which gives us some copper plates, some rubber sheets, and some XP. So now that gives us everything that we need to make our tin cable. So I believe we've made some of the tin already into cable somewhere. What did we do with it? It's still in here. We've not taken it out of here yet. Okay, cool. So we've got some of our tin, and we can take some of this rubber. And I think it's just as simple as that, is it? Which we can make a heap of. Okay, cool. So we've got 63 tin cable. The other thing I want to start looking at is some storage options, because we're getting so full of storage of all of our stuff. My inventory is so full, and I would like a little storage system in place. So we might have a wee look into that. So looking at this storage quests, we've done the basic storage and we've not done any other storagey type things. So let's have we'll have a wee look into this and see if there's anything we can do just now, storage wise, or if it's going to be a later on thing once we get some more advanced machinery. The next quest, it seems, is just a base tier wooden storage, which is just a sophisticated chest or barrel, which is just a redstone torch and some planks. Let's quickly give that a make and see how good they are. Which is just a redstone torch, I believe, panels like that, which gives us an oak barrel. Now, if I put this barrel here, oh, I don't really want that, I want it up and down, like that. What on earth? What the hell does this all mean? Display, memory, right, interesting, okay. And it also gives us some upgrades that we can put in it as well, which this quest does give as a reward as a compression upgrade, automatically compress and decompress items, which I think is, if you put in, say, iron, yeah, it can automatically make different things for you. I mean, if I'm going to do that with anything, I think I should do that with coal. No? Can you not let me do it with coal? If I put in coal blocks, does it do it then? Because what I kind of want to do, store it easier like that. Okay, I do. I just need to make it into coal blocks, and then I can put it into this chest, and then it can easily take out a single block of coal if I need, or the coal blocks. We've also somehow completed this enchanting methods, which, oh, enchanting table or anvil. Okay, I picked up an anvil from when I was exploring the other day, did I? As I said, I have an enchanting table. But okay, so obviously I can now start enchanting some of my stuff through the anvil since I've got a couple of the books, which is giving me some XP and an experience tome. We've also completed enchantable vanilla, which gives us storing enchanting book, exporting speed levels. Okay, auto exports results from the block, increase the storage capability of a block. So can I put a chest into an anvil with that and it gives me more storage? That's quite interesting, although I probably don't really need it if I'm using these barrels, unless I can put it into the barrels as well. But yeah, we'll put that into there just now and we'll look into that later. And we've also completed this tin cable challenge now, which also gives us some copper cable, some silver cable. What is the difference? Is it just can power blocks from any mod but can only extract energy from modern industrialization blocks and machines? They are also the only cables able to power modern industrialization machines. Okay. So what's the difference between tin cable, so silver cable, and copper cable? Is it just different ways? Oh, has several different cables for each tier. For LV, for example, there is copper, silver, and tin. All can transfer the same amount of power with no loss in cables. So just different ways of making the cable. Okay. The reason for the different types is that they won't connect to each other. Okay, I should have just kept on reading. So now the next quest I think we should probably go for is the we cannot resist this, which seems to be some copper wire, a capacitor, which is just a gold plate, some copper wire and rubber sheets, and that's not so bad. Copper plates and rubber sheets, a resistor, which is copper fine wire, coal dust, which is easy, and paper. How do you make copper fine wire? Putting copper through the wire mill again. Okay. Inductor, steel rod, and some wire. Okay, cool. So that seems actually not too bad to make. So let's get some rubber, wherever I put it. Where did I put all the rubber? In here. There we go. And we can make one of these. And then we can make some of this. We need some gold plates. Where's our gold? 1, 2, 3, 4. I think it's 4 gold plates we need. We can throw this in the compressor. While that's going, we can make... Oh, we also need to run some of this. I think 6 should be enough. Through there to make the fine copper wire. Make one of them. Now, yeah, we just need that copper wire to be done. We also need some paper and some coal dust. It's given us 2 coal dust. How many did we need? I think we only needed 2, did we? And then we need some paper so we can run over to our little sugarcane farm we got going on here. Which only gives us 2, but I think we actually need a little bit more, do we? I think we need 4 altogether. So let me throw this in there. We got any in here? No, we don't. Oh, yeah, we do. Or is that the one we just made? I think that's the one we just made. Oh, we still have 4 paper here. Perfect. Okay, so let's get this fine copper wire and gold plates. Let's make... Oh, we only need to make 1 of them actually. And let's make 2 of these. Perfect. See, that wasn't actually too bad. And that's given us an analog circuit. We can throw the resistor in here for just now. So we complete the quest we cannot resist, which has given us 32 analog circuit boards. Jesus. That definitely makes life a little bit easier. Now we can start making the basic machine hull, which is an analog circuit, which we've got. Redstone battery, machine casing, which is we've already made before. Steel and tin cable, sorry, which we've already done. So how do we make one of these batteries? We need battery alloy plates, which is compressed battery alloy ingot, which is battery alloy dust smelted. But how do you make battery alloy dust? Oh yeah, that's that lead and atomy, however you say it, I can never remember. So let's get some tin. Some tin there. And let's get some... My god, I can hear a zombie and it's driving me nuts. Where is our anatomy or whatever it is? What's it called? Here, anatomy. Now we need... Can we make it using normal ingots, or do we need to make it with the dust? Looks like we need to make it with the dust. I never know why you can't just do that. I think that would be such a better way of doing it. Maybe make it that it needed to be steel, you know what I mean? But even then, it'd be better. But oh well, we move. Oh, we were gonna do a little system where we can have another macerator above here that is literally just gonna pipe out stuff that we want macerated straight to the end, which I like that idea better because the amount of times that this is happening is a little bit annoying actually. So let's get an 8 pipe and let's pipe out of here into here and down. Now, oh, I want that gone. So let's get another macerator so we can macerate stuff down and it just gets sucked straight out as the dust. Now let's throw this macerator here like that. And then we want this to be piped out of here like that. I want you to come out and just take out everything. And I want you to be out. No, wait, no, not out, in. And just put everything into there. Now we should be able to macerate down some of our ingots. Does it need to be steel? No, it doesn't. Oh wait, we've not powered it, have we? We need some steam in there. Like that. Now it should be macerating down? Yeah, cool. Now we've got some of that tin macerating down back into dust. While that's all macerating down, what I'm going to do is I'm going to sort out the storage here, and I'm going to just put a heap of oak barrels everywhere, so we can start actually organizing some of this stuff. So we can clear this out, because this is crazy how much stuff we've got in here. Right, so I've organized this a little bit. Just put heaps of all of our stuff that's coming out of here into these barrels. It's obviously not going to be automatically done. I will have to do it myself, but for now it's a better use of space rather than putting everything in that one chest, because it keeps backing up. So the macerator is finally finished with the anti-money dust. We've still got some more tin dust going just now, but I feel like I'm pretty sure that should be enough in the mixer to make battery alloy dust. I've also just realised it's not tin I'm meant to be doing. What an idiot. It's meant to be lead that I'm doing. Which, do I even have any lead? What do we have in here? Coal. We do have some lead here. Okay. So let's macerate this down. I think we might actually have some back at our home as well, so we can go pick that up just for easiness right now. Yeah, we've got heaps of lead up here. Okay, cool. Also got more anti-money. Oh my god, I'm never going to understand how to say that, am I? So now we've got some of this lead, we can throw that in and start making some battery alloy dust. And then with this battery alloy dust, we can throw it in here. Let's prioritize that just now. Now, with this, what we were needing to do was make battery alloy plates and some curved alloy plates. You can only do that in here. So let's make some plates out of that. And then with these plates, you put it back in the compressor, I believe, to make the battery alloy curved plates. Now we've got some 4 battery, I think we need more than that, do we? I think we need 8 of them, I believe. So let's start making them. And then the rest of them we can keep as these. I think we just need one more plate. And then that should be fine. And then now, if we go to make our battery, redstone and tin cable. Okay. Let's save this recipe just now, just for easiness. So our tin cable, that's silver cable, where's our tin cable? Here. And redstone. Let's take a stack of that. Now, we should be able to make at least 2 of these. Yeah, perfect. Now, where's our analog circuit? I threw everything in this chest, it was in my inventory just to clear up some space, so we'll probably pick out of it as we go. Now we just need to make one of them, and like that. And look at that, basic machine hull. Completed the quest for the LV age, which gives us 16 battery alloy ingots, some redstone, and some XP. You're now ready to make your journey into a new technology age, the LV age. Each machine in the LV age requires these basic machine hulls. You use a lot of them. Okay, cool. I mean, it wasn't too hard to make, was it? Just a lot of maybe. The only thing that we're going to need is a way of automating getting all this material, because I'm just using what I've got in stock right now. We do not have these coming out of our quarry. So what we need to do is make sure we can find a way of getting this from our quarries. So yeah, as you see here, to get our lead and the anti-money, what we need is a steel drill in the electric quarry. So that is going to have to be what we aim towards straight away with our reserves of what we've got from for this antimony and lead, in hopes that we can then just automate all of our ore production. So for the electric quarry, it looks like we need some of these basic machinery component-y type things, which was in one of the quests here, is to make these. So it'll be interesting to see how expensive they are to make. Tin cable, steel rods, actually looks not too bad, that, you know. So what I'm going to want to do is I want to add all of these into my favorites, and I just want to rattle my way through them. So that's just some rubber and a motor, which is here. The pump is just some tin, which is fine, and a motor. a piston, which is just some steel rods and one of the analog circuits. Okay, so it all seems like a lot to make, but not a lot of actual material that's going to be required. So let's start with this. So let's get a heap of copper. Start getting this into steel wires, not steel wires, copper wires. Which, it needs to be plates first, does it? So while that copper is going, we've got our steel rods, we've got tin. We can make this magnetic rod. Perfect, so one motor done. I think we need a lot of these. So how many of these can I make? Let's make 10 of them. Now, how many of these can I make? One. Why? What do I need more of? More of the copper wire. Okay. For this, I need some fluid pipes and a tin rotor. We have lots of tin, don't we? I believe. So tin, let's get a heap of tin. And we can start hammering this down. Make us enough of these. It's actually made of 16. I don't actually think we needed that many, but oh. Some rings and some bolts. Now, let's see how much this can give us. 2, 3, 4. I actually don't need the 4, I don't think, just now. Let me just stick with 3 and then we'll go from there. And then we need some fluid pipes. And that should be a pump made. Perfect. Now, robotic arm needs one more of these motors, which we don't have right now. A piston is everything we've got, plus a steel gear, which we can make easily. Just like that, piston. Now, a conveyor needs some rubber, some tin, and a couple motors. So I think is that. We just need the rubber. We've got our tin. Now we need to make this stack of plates into cable, or wire I should say. Motor, and then we need one more for that. We need another 3 motors, and we still need one more of these. Do we have another one? We don't. Okay, let's make another one of these just now. One of these which needs paper. Get from our sugarcane farm right now. Oh, I've just macerated the sugarcane, which has made sugar. I meant to compress it. What an idiot. Oh, God's sake, I can't compress it back down into anything, can I? Oh, what an idiot. What an absolute idiot. I just made sugar for absolutely no reason there. God's sake. Wasted half my sugarcane as well. Anyway, we've got some paper. So we can now make more of these. Now we need some more copper for that. Like that. And then we need 2 of these bad boys, which needs metal plates. Do we have any left? Doesn't look like it. Okay. Let's find our gold here. And let's compress this down into plates. And that's the only thing we need left for this, I believe. There we go. 2 of them. And that gives us that. Perfect. Throw the resistor back in there. So now we've got our piston, we've got our pump. Now all we need is a robotic arm and a conveyor. Choose one more motor. That gives us a robotic arm. And then we need 2 more of these for our conveyor. Just like that. So I think that should be everything. All the components done, which gives us some more steel rods, some tin rotors, heaps of tin rotors, Jesus. And some XP. Lovely jubbly. And so for the electric quarry, you need 4 large motors, a robotic arm, which we've got, and electronic circuits. Ooh, they look interesting. Aluminium plates. How do you even make aluminium plates? Jeez Louise. Oh, okay. So you need this EBF, electric blast furnace, which macerates, or not macerates, but does whatever to this block of bauxite, and then that makes your aluminium ingots. So that's probably the next thing we're going to do, is make this electronic blast furnace. which is just magnetic wire, which is a polarizer. Okay, that seems not too bad. Aluminium rods. Okay, and a lot of motors. So there is a lot of stuff before we get to this electric quarry. So we'll probably have to actually just follow along LV and me and see where that actually gets us, because is the electric furnace on here? It's not, but the polarizer and the electric blast furnace are. Okay, it's the fourth one. This tier is kind of mid. That's a funny name. Where you have to do the advanced machine hull and then you eventually get the electronic quarry that way, which seems actually quite far away if I'm being honest. So it might not be anywhere near soon that we're getting the electric quarry. But we can work through the LV and me age, get some actual power production going. It sounds like it should be quite a fast-paced one this though, if I'm honest. We should have a decent amount of equipment for. And it's just a case of building everything, getting everything powered up correctly, getting another, you know, line of work like we do here, except for all the LV stuff, which I'm just going to make a little bit further down, which I think is going to be pretty cool. And I'm looking forward to it. Lots of power production going to be starting being done, powering some big heavy machinery. So I'm excited for that. So anyway, that is it for this episode. I hope you have enjoyed. If you have enjoyed, please like, subscribe, all that good stuff. And yeah, I'll see you guys in the next episode. Goodbye.